where it's at.
Now I'm pretty sure you guys are not allowed to talk about it, but the Disneyland fire that happened not too long ago.
Right there behind that blanket. The only thing that caught on fire really was the brush.
But nothing else. It didn't affect the ride.
Didn't affect any of no.
Wow.
No, just that they shut it down. Right.
That's Disneyland magic for you, I guess. Huh?
What? Got it caught on fire?
Well, no, because the way how social media made it seem like it was such a big thing. It really wasn't.
You don't take all that stuff at face value.
So sounds like your whistle is getting dead.
I just hit the bullet.
Oh.
So right down this space where the roundhouse is, right down that road.
And that's where the monorail roundhouse is too, right?
Upstairs, monorail upstairs. They're working on it. What was that, 4, 5?
Is it having engine problems or?
No, just routine maintenance. Let's go through a month inspection.
Oh. Now all your engineers are all certified, right? They know exactly what they're doing.
To operate these engines, yes.
Do you guys ever have guests that come on the tender and like they know their train stuff?
Oh yeah. Yeah, so they try and force us on
Like what?
Oh, they think they know it all, and they know all the rules and regulations, and the pressures, and the thrust bearing resistance, and
Now what do those car things mean? The excursion, holiday red, holiday blue, holiday green.
It's related to these flags you see down there. Depending as to which engine is hooked up to which sets of cars, tells us where to stop so that the ADA ramp at the back lines up to the wheelchairs.
Oh, I did not know that.
They're different lengths at different times.
Now it looks like all the mechanics down here are really old, or is it just because it's really hot?
1800s technology. Oh, you mean they're physically old?
Like look at the tape is wearing, or the.
Well, everything is so hot that it just wears off and it burns through.
Do you guys ever spruce up the engines for the 60th coming up?
Haven't heard any word. We wouldn't do that.
Woo!
So the gloves we wear are for real.
Oh, of course.
The shiny parts over here now, those you can handle bare handed. You can put your tongue on it.
Oh.
But
what are the switches for? That look like regular light switches.
One is for what we call the pump right there. That ports our air pump, and the other one's for the headlight.
Oh, I was gonna say because those switches over there, they look like just your typical house lights.
Yep, typical electrical switches.
But what else is very complicated about the engines and stuff?
This right here is it's a hydrostatic oiler. It actually takes steam that runs through here, and you'll see an oil bubble go up every once in a while. That lubricates this pump out here.
Okay.
That pump is what gives us the air for the brakes. The air assist brakes, just like in your car, you have power brakes. The air assist brakes.
Now I've heard of very basic train rules, but like what I've been told is steam is brought down to the pistons. The pistons are constantly pumping, boom, 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 and you need that steam and you need that fire to, to really.
Well, no, the fire makes The fire heats the water to make the steam.
The fire heats the water to make the steam.
The steam is what makes the train move.
The steam is what makes the train move. Okay.
Compare it to a gasoline engine, you have fuel that burns, makes a hot fire. That's what makes your car go. This one, the steam makes the car go. Makes the train go.
Same principle, it's expanding gases, either one that propels it.
Now, what's the maximum speed you guys ever brought this train to go? Or on?
We actually, our speed is measured in feet per second. That's what that
FPS. Okay.
Is. Okay, and that translates into roughly about what 0.4 of a mile per hour. So if you're going 10 feet per second, you're going 6 or 7 miles per hour.
Now, is it true what they said in Back to the Future about Lincoln Logs stoking up the fire so hot that it'll continue to make the fire burn so fast that it'll make the train go even faster?
The fire doesn't make the train go, the steam does, Yellow. All you're doing is, if you get a hotter fire, you build more steam, but the system is designed at a certain pressure. Like here we're running 125, 135. The boiler has safeties on it. If we let the steam pressure get too high, they will open up and release the pressure. So in other words, I couldn't run this train at 200 pounds. That wouldn't do it. That noise you heard just then, the puffing, that's the air pump giving us air for the brakes.
Now, how late into the day would you guys do summer rides?
It all depends on several things. Ordinarily, like 8 o'clock, 9 is the latest. Because like you probably already noticed, it's not quite the same doing them at nighttime as it is during the day.
Well, in the night you can't see anything.
Right. The noise you heard just now, that's I put water into the boiler. Now it's got it up.
Now, is the train owned by Walt himself?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Everything is owned by the Disney Corporation.
I thought the train was solely
Used to be until 1972, 71, somewhere in there.
Well, I think that Red Law sold it to Disneyland in the mid-80s.
Mid-80s, okay.
I'm only saying that because they used to schedule their own people, and in '86, you could sign up if you were an operator in any of the areas to learn to operate the steam trains as a conductor. So it must have been
You heard that? Red Law, which is Walt, spelled it back. They're the ones that used to own the train and the steamboat. But somewhere in the mid-80s, everything was sold to the Disney Corporation.
I feel like the round circle tour is so short. It makes you feel like it's gonna be like a long train ride, but in reality,
Just a little over a mile.
now where's the original switch track for this siding where it used to be?
Gone.
It's gone. Well, I appreciate it a lot, and
All right.
and if you guys would be able to do me a favor, would you be able to say something to my uncle? Because this is also going to him as well. His name is Spencer.
Well, Uncle, if you ever decide to come to Disneyland, be sure to look us up and we'll take you for a ride on the train and show you everything firsthand.
Come back in July when it's 140 degrees up here. You'll like it a lot better.
Thank you very much, guys.